I'm not going to waste much time. I'm going to get right into it. I had fun. And I have never played Gears of War ever. This is my first time playing. I know, which is kind of weird because in order to play, I would have had to bought the game. So yes, I did end up paying $69.99 without ever playing Gears of War before. I did some due diligence. I did some reading and watching some older gameplay, and it looked like something I would like. So I give it a shot, right? I'm in a financial position where I could do that, right? And I'm making a video, so if you're not, or if you have $70 and you want to split that between different games, I'm here for that. I'm here to let you know what my experience was. And off the bat, I did have fun off of the multiplayer. I didn't play much of the Horde Siege, but I will be getting into that more once I get some more of my friends on, whether it be the open beta or when the game actually rolls out. But that also kind of brings me to my one of my main points of why, again, this is going to be my perspective as a first-time player ever playing this. I have a lot of coworkers, ex-coworkers, friends that I know that are going to be getting the game. And I haven't had a game like that, I mean, other than Arc Raiders, but that was also a free game. You don't have to pay for that. Many people playing that I knew in real life, a video game. And I think that's one of the big reasons also how I got into the game was word of mouth from one of my friends. And I think that is one of the bigger factors of why I got the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even known it about the game coming out. But I get at least probably one or two people that want to play per night when this was open, the early access beta. And I already know a bunch of people are going to be playing during the open beta, which is going to be cool. And of course, you'll get a test for that if you have not played the game already. And I'm just putting up some multiplayer clips, some highlights that I enjoyed, that I liked. I'm more of a multiplayer type of dude myself. I do play like campaigns and stuff like that if they're good. Right, so we'll see how the PvE co-op, which sounds pretty cool. If my friends join up, I think that'd be hilarious. And again, it goes back to having some friends to play with, right? Because that's kind of what the PvE having co-op is for, making those memories with your friends. Now, as for the gameplay, like fluidity, I would say I liked it. I'm not a Gears of War head. This is truly my first time playing, so I'm sure there's some great sweats out there that you could learn more tips and tricks off of other than me. Off of a first time player of Gears of War experience, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, it was refreshing. A lot of games are just reskins, and I know this is kind of a reskin, and to me it's new, but and that's kind of hypocritical because a lot of other games are remakes. This is a remake of what, they have like 6 or 7 of them out, I'm not even sure. But the thing is, I like the play style and the fact that there'd be so many people playing, and I was just getting lobbies back to back. There's no real wait time to get a game. I think that's cool, right? Hopefully this game does well for the multiplayer aspect. That's probably what I'll be playing more of, and then I'll chill out with the PvE mode. But for $69.99, I think it was a close call to call it $69.99. I think it's more of a $59.99 game, but you know how these big companies are. They want to rack it up and they claim it's inflation or whatever. But try the open beta, see what you think, and let me know if this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. And if it did, hit a like.